Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee. I look sad today, and I am. I'm very sad because three horses that looked extremely promising last night when I did them, quite considerably ahead of the nearest rivals, lost. Every one of them. 2 7th and a 9th. One, the 7th, was only 2 lengths behind the winner, Rohan, which was very well fancied this morning by a lot of tipsters in the papers, online. Zambezi Magic, really well fancied, even more than Rohan, just totally failed. Zambezi Magic, for me, didn't run anywhere near its true form. If it ran to its true form, it'd have walked that race. It begs the question, doesn't it? What a lot of us do think, that a lot of races. I'm not going to use a certain word, but you know what I mean. Zambezi Magic, it's still come, but when? It should have been today. Rohan has let us down time and time again, and I made a mistake on last night's video. I said it won for me back in April. It didn't. It came third. It ran really well. And you know what really annoyed me about Rohan today? It sat at the back and sat at the back and sat at the back until 2 furlongs out, and then started making a move. And it had a massive line of horses in front of it, like a bunch. It was never ever going to get there. It was never going to force its way through. It put its foot down last 2 furlongs. In the end, it only finished 2 lengths behind the winner. So if it had gone earlier, half a furlong earlier, could it have won the race? And then us punters wonder what's going on in racing at times, not all the time. But these two, especially Zambezi Magic, should have won that race today. And Rohan certainly should have been in the frame. And if it had set off earlier, instead of waiting right at the back until almost the race had finished, it probably would have done. But I'm not making excuses. What I picked today, I stand by what I picked today. The gradings were right. They were considerably ahead of their nearest rival. The one thing about the Zambezi Magic race, I must remember this, is Zambezi Magic today, it was a hard race to grade because there was 2 unexposed horses in that race. And guess where they finished? First and second. So it is difficult for me when you're grading something and you can't grade something. You can't grade something that hasn't had a win, because you've got to look at the win, see what it's won at, what other factors are coming into play. And if they haven't had a win, it's very difficult. You've got to go with your instinct. Now, I went with my instinct yesterday. 6 horse in Bolin Neal's race hadn't had any wins at all, unexposed form. But I stuck my neck out because I felt Bolin Neal would still win the race, and it did, thank God. But today, Rohan and Zambezi Magic, very disappointing. Existent tonight, as soon as I saw the result of the previous race and saw that Williams, the trainer, had won it on Crowdquake, I knew then that Existent probably was not going to come anywhere, and it didn't. Finished just over 4 lengths behind the winner in what was a fairly tight race, but it's just a frustrating day. After a winner yesterday and a non-runner, I was hoping for another winner today, and I genuinely thought we had it today with one, either Zambezi Magic or Rohan, and we didn't. So we go again tomorrow. It is horse racing. We know it's the most frustrating bloody sport in the world. Just when you think you've turned a corner, you haven't, you've took another step back. But you know what? I'm as confident as ever. I believe in this system. A lot of you, hundreds of you, believe in this system because you know what it's delivered. The video is there for everybody to see that I did a few days ago on what this system actually does deliver. But the good news is there's only 2 tomorrow. 2. It's really tight tomorrow. There's probably 4 that are borderline, but they're below where I would like to even consider them, so I'm not touching them. Because I've monitored the ones under +10, over the last 2 days, monitored them up and down, monitored, not one of them has won. So I'm right in the ballpark that anything under +10 is an absolute no-no, where there's the difference between the top graded and the next top graded. Aberama Gold, which was in Rohan's race, that was the second top graded horse today, but it was considerably behind Rohan, wasn't it? Where was it? Rohan, it was... Oh, where are we? Right, so Rohan was graded 31, Aberama Gold was graded 17. So that's a 14-point gap there, and Rohan was lowering the weights. The advantage was even more. And that's why Rohan should not have been where it was today. Anyway, I've always said I'm straight talking, I'm open, honest and transparent, and I'm upfront, and no holds barred. I don't hold anything back. We've had a bad day. We can't do anything about it now. It's gone. We're back again tomorrow. As I said, I've only got 2. I'm not going to get it done tonight because I just want to double check over everything. It's going to be too late to put it on, especially with some of you, well, a lot of you being at work tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I'll be up early as normal, and it'll probably be going on round about 7:30 in the morning. It'll be pretty short, probably no more than 4 or 5 minute video. You know, it is what it is. Horse racing, it's a funny old game. It has that roller coaster, doesn't it? It's just the roller coaster emotions that just keep coming day in, day out. Just when you're up there, then you're back down there. But we'll go again tomorrow. Let's see, we've got 2. I'm not going to say whether they look good or bad because I tempt fate, don't I? So anyway, good night, God bless. Thanks for watching The Horse Racing Enthusiast on Teesside Ste&Dee.